Hello and welcome everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of Modern Mondays. Excuse me. Today we're going to be playing a blue-white Merfolk deck. So this is going to be a Merfolk shell playing the Stoneforge package of 4 Stoneforge, 1 Fire and Ice, 1 Light and Shadow, and 1 Batterskull. Of course we have the normal Aether Vial, but we're also playing an Unsettled Mariner, which is another white card in the deck. And basically, whenever a permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell unless it's controlled base 1. Or well, it's you or a permanent you control. So in other words, protects our Merfolk. Because of these changes, we've had to trim down on some numbers. Plus, we're playing 4 Force of Negation. I'm not sure if this is right or not. I'm sure there are other blue-white Merfolk lists out there, but I didn't really look too far for them. So we're playing Spreading Seas as Disruption, Force of Negation as Disruption, Unsettled Mariner kind of as Disruption. We have the 4 Silvergale Adepts, 3 Master of Waves as a top end, of course. We only have 8 Lords, a little low, no images or anything like that to help. But we are also playing swords with Stoneforge and stuff. So that's the general idea. Mana base, 2 Adakar Wastes. It's a painless land that can also cast our spells. That's blue and white. 3 Hollowed Fountain. A Minamo, School at Water's Edge. 4 Mutavaults. 1 Obero, Palace in the Clouds. 3 Snow-Covered Islands. 4 Wanderwine Hub, which is the blue-white Merfolk land from Lorwyn. And 2 Waterlogged Groves as a way of drawing cards. I think it's more important that it's blue than a white one. Obviously, if we had a blue-white one, it'd be perfect, but fortunately, the only allied Horizon land we have is Horizon Canopy. Sideboard, 3 Rest in Peace, 3 Stony Silence, 3 Ceremonious Rejections, 3 Deprives, and 3 Ashiok. Pretty straightforward. Rest in Peace for against Dredge, things like that. Stony Silence for against Urza, to slow it down just enough for us to get there. Also good against Tron and other things like that. Ceremonious Rejections for Tron, Eldrazi. Deprive for any matchup we really need counter spells, which can be Urza, it can be Tron, it can be Titan Shift, things like that. 3 Ashiok for Titan Shift. As far as our Stoneforge package in matchups to bring Stony Silence in, that's probably going to be the first place we cut. So with that being said, our Merfolk, we have 3 Tricksters, and the Silvergills, of course. Unsettled Mariner, again, is a Merfolk because of the text on Changeling. We're going to see how this goes. We're going to play through some matches. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome, and here we are on the play for round 1 here with blue-white Merfolk. Alright, I mean, this is a hand, right? Like, obviously we, Ooh, actually, we're missing second blue source. This might not be good enough, right? We only have 4 non-blue lands in our entire mana base. We are getting to draw a card with a Silvergill Adept. Alright, let's keep it. Obviously, this would be better if we had an Aether Vial. If I had an Aether Vial, this would have been a Snap Keep. I guess maybe not if it was Overlord. Maybe then it would be still kind of questionable. But I mean, we're 1 blue land away from casting either of these. We're 1 land in general away from casting him. We have, of course, Silvergill Adept as a look. We'll have a draw step next turn for a look for another land. It is awkward though, because this does mean we are looking for a 4th land here. But I still think it's the best start. Plains. Alright, draw for turn. Alright, yeah, we're gonna reveal Lord. I'm gonna move this card all the way over here so we remember we revealed it. Draw a card off it. Sword of Fire and Ice. Not terrible. Not quite what the Doctor ordered, but not terrible. Plains. It's a Stoneforge. Alright. Batterskull, I'm guessing. Yeah, opposing Stoneforge deck's definitely a problem for us. And the fact that Batterskull is just likely going to end the game for us here is a problem. Yep, Batterskull. Not too surprising there. Yeah, you're not very good here, Force Negation. Not very good. I think play here is play the Lord and attack for 3. And a 4. What the heck? Is this like the mono white? Oh, okay, mono white Colossal Hammer. Okay. Sure. Yep. Yeah, I guess we should have forced negationed it. I didn't know what they were going to be doing with it. We should have obviously forced it. Alright. Taking a big hit here down to 9. But it's not really like the gaining life or anything there, so... Our own Stoneforge. Uh-huh. Get that back. Alright, attack for 6. Yep, block there. Alright. Take 3 down to 14. Maybe it would have been better to play Master Waves, make a bunch of tokens. Alright, let's go here. Oh, that was wrong. They can still... Oh, no, they can't activate this yet. They only have 2 artifacts. Okay, that was right. Never mind. We're good. Yep. And do we actually want to force this? Maybe we're... They don't have a creature here. They're going to take 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. They'll take 11 next turn. No, I think making the tokens with Master Waves is better next turn. Two mana. Oh, God. Core Outfitter. Oh, punished again for not countering the Feast and Famine, I guess. Huh? Alright. Life lesson learned here. Draw for turn. Lord of Atlantis. Well, unfortunately, this gets around Stony Silence. They don't have any islands here, so we can't even... Yeah, I think we should have just... I think we should have just forced negation this. We'd be in a much better spot right now if we would have. Alright, well, let's just... Master. Devotion will be 5. Resolves. No attack because they don't have any islands. Yeah, this is not looking good for us here. 5 mana casting the Batterskull. Alright, well this time we're going to get rid of it. Alright, no attack. Draw. Mariner. Stoneforge. Yep. Yes. Light and Shadow. So now... So this attack is 4/4s, but this can just block it. Yeah, we're just going to pass the turn. Next turn we get to equip Sword of Light and Shadow or something. And start attacking. Oh, and they concede the game. Alright. They didn't have an answer for the Light and Shadow. Yeah, now that we know they have Core Outfitter, we're definitely going to be more aware and be more countering their equipments. Although, honestly, I think if they would have put Batter Skull into play a lot earlier, we'd just been super done. So, against this opponent, Ceremonious Rejection is tempting because of the amount of artifacts they're playing, but I doubt those are actually going to be relevant. These cards, though, I think will be, which means I want to cut Fire and Ice for sure. I want to cut some of our Aether Vials, just because they're obviously really bad if we have Sorrow and Stony Silences. I think I'll cut one Stoneforge Mystic. I still think the Stoneforge Mystic package here is important. Oh, but you know what? If we're bringing in Deprives, it's going to be really awkward. It's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll just run it back like this. Yeah, it'll be fine. We got this. It's possible maybe Stony Silence. I don't know. Stony Silence obviously isn't a great answer because they have the Duelist, but their swords and stuff like that they can just equip. It's only really the Colossal Hammer that they can't reasonably equip, so maybe it's good enough. I don't know. It's hard to say. Also, I would say, given the fact that we this sounds interesting. I guess we'll keep it. They kept on 7 as well. Alright, Opal. Accordion Shield. Alright, Island. Let's pass the turn here. Unfortunately, something like Stoneforge Mystic will get under us. But if they don't have a Stoneforge Mystic, we'll be in fine shape. Okay. Ooh, no play. Okay. I like it. Alright, let's go. Adakar Wastes. Let's Spreading Seas them off of their planes. And draw a card. Okay. Now our Island Walk is turned on, which I think is important. Yep. This turns on this, and they missed a land drop last turn. So I think I'm going to do this. Yep, alright, cool. That's a good one. And let's just here. Cast Reveal. Reveal Pearl Trident. Draw Stoneforge. Nice. And we did draw the Adakar Wastes. Alright, they missed again. That's great. Well, that is exactly what we needed, was for them to miss for a turn here. Now we're going to hold Deprive. Start attacking. Pass the turn, holding up Deprive. Next one, I'll probably play just Lord of Atlantis and attack again. Pick up the island. Alright, draw for turn. Oof. Oh, the deck still gets to have some of those insane Lord draws. Here's hoping we don't get hit with a board wipe. Actually, I don't even know what board wipe they could have here. I'm going to have to take all 3 Lords off the battlefield in order for us not to have Island Lock. Alright, well, that was match 1. Interesting one. Like, this hand, for the most part, just looked like Merfolk. Obviously, last game, the Stoneforge is what won us the game, because we were super far behind. But, alright, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next round. We'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty, welcome in. Here we are for round number 2. And I mean, we have Aether Vial, Merfolk, Spreading Seas, and a sword, so I'm going to keep it. No disruption, but, you know. Seachrome Coast. Aether Vial. Alright, so they're probably spirits or humans. I think humans play Seachrome's Coast. Do they? Alright, we're really going to Adakar Wastes, play Aether Vial, pass. Yeah, if they're humans, them having an Aether Vial is a little awkward for us. If they're spirits... Alright, Floodstrand makes me feel like spirits. Definitely spirits. Always yield. Yes. Alright, draw for turn. It is the good old Stoneforge Mystic. So we are going to go Waterlogged Gorge and Stoneforge. Yep. Fire and Ice. And we'll pass. Next turn, most likely, we're just going to put into play the Sword of Fire and Ice and put Silvergill Adept into play off the Vial. Alright, yep, take advantage of that, grab an island. Yep, Vial in another Supreme Phantom. Yep. Alright. Taking 2. And yes. Draw for turn. It's a Master of Waves. Alright. Those into play tapped. Fire and Ice, and we'll pass. So unfortunately, Fire and Ice will not kill their creatures. However, hopefully once we get started doing our thing, we'll have a little... Oh, actually... No, yeah, they're not going to give us... We're not going to... Blocking, or rather attacking through with this isn't going to work out. Yep. Taking 4 here. Yep. Yes. Silvergill. Draw a card. Opponent's thinking. Alright, they're pathing. Yes, we'll draw a card, or we'll get a land. Yep. Draw a card. It's a Spreading Seas, which doesn't really help us here. And we're going to say no to moving it up from here. Draw a card. It's a Force of Negation, which against Merfolk at this point is definitely a dead card. Let's do this. Take off their white source. Possibly get action from this. Although I don't know if we can beat a spell color, to be honest. Draw a card. Play a Gorge. I kind of want to crack a Gorge here. I think we're going to. Draw a card. It's another island, which is unfortunate. I'd say our fastest clock here is probably just put a bunch of this stuff into play, then try to resolve Master Wave next turn. Draw for turn. Mutavault. Alright, well at least Mutavault's a land that does something. I feel like against Spirits we're the worst creature deck, so we probably just lose. And I imagine this was a Drogskull Captain. They would have played it earlier to get extra damage in, because this is a race kind of game. Deputy. Woof. Alright, that sucks. But, you know. Rather have that than my sword. Which mainboard Deputy out of the Spirits deck's a little weird, but, you know, I guess whatever floats your boat. Which in this case is apparently Spirits. Yeah, definitely feel like we're way behind here. Yep, Unsettled Mariner. Right. Attacks. Yeah, put into play Master of Pearl Trident. And we'll block here. And obviously we don't get any real advantage off of this block. Oh god, what is it now? Another Deputy? Reflector Mage. Go to 5 and I'm pretty sure we're just dead after that. Okay, and no. Maybe if we had a creature to attack this turn, we might not be completely dead, but yeah. Feeling like we're pretty dead here. Alrighty, well they just had a faster start than us. Like that's pretty hard to beat. Honestly, I don't even know what we bring in here. Force negations are not very good. I guess maybe deprives are just better. And say all but one. I guess. I don't know. That doesn't feel great either. Yeah, we don't really have a sideboard for the creature matchup. Usually we're pretty good there, but Spirits plays such a similar game to us that it's just like not very easy to maneuver and win. Yeah. Interesting here. Yeah, I mean this is like when I did the Spirits video and I did the Merfolk video, I said that Spirits felt like just like Merfolk. And I think in general, I feel like Merfolk's a little bit tougher to play against. But at the same time, I feel like in the head-to-head matchup, which one's better is definitely Spirits. I would love to play first. We're going to 1000% keep this hand. Alright. Deal Silvergill. Play Vial. This is about the best hand we could ask for. Alright. Okay. Yes. Draw for turn. A Trickster, eh? Reveal. You know what? Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Let's Spreading Seas it. Opponent very likely to have a hard time interacting with us without a white source. Other than through, like, you know. Like, cause if they draw Cavern of Souls, like, yeah, okay, it's turned on Cavern of Souls, or, I mean, turns on their white spirits, but it doesn't turn on their Path to Exiles and such like that. Spirit, or Phantom, whatever it's called. Main phase Rattle Chains. Alright, they really want to get that extra point of damage in, huh? Alright. I can respect that. I can 100% respect that. Alright, hit me for 2. Going down to 18 here. Gonna untap, and we're gonna draw for turn. We're gonna move the Vial up to 2. Master of Waves. There's that. Alright, we're gonna just pass the turn here. No real reason to play anything out at the moment. Alright. Trigger. There's that. Trickster. Tap it down. Yep, so it gets hexproof after that, resolves. Then it gets buffed. Yep. I mean, you crack for 4. That's definitely what the play here is. Or, nope, 2. My bad. It's not 4, it's 2. Still. We take it. And I think we're going to put Silvergill into play here. Drawing a card. It's another Silvergill Adept. And no, we're not going to move it up. Draw for turn. It is a land. That's great. Yes, put Lord of Atlantis into play. Play our Master. And attack. Alright. It is your turn, opponent. Obviously, they play a white source and then path our Master. That's pretty bad for us here. Nope, and the game's over. Alright. So those are both very swingy, uninteractive games from both sides. Like I said, we had like our ideal start here. Again, this is just completely without the Stoneforge package. This is just a Merfolk deck at this point. Which I think is why this deck is cool having Stoneforge, because it can be that utility piece that's like super helpful later in certain matchups. But at the same time, we're still just a Merfolk deck without it. You know? I wish we had something else to bring in other than these Deprives, because Deprive on the draw just feels so bad. Yeah, I think Deprive's just too bad on the draw to have. I think it's better if we have the Force Negations in, because at least Force Negation can counter like a turn 1 Aether Vial. Which I don't even know that we'd want to do that. So they seem to be blue-white Merfolk, which to me feels a lot more like Rest in Peace could be a consideration, but I don't think it's worth it. If we get beat by whatever the blue-white utility, the utility land that pay tap for blue-white, make a spirit. If we got beat by that, I feel like that's fine. Whatever, we got beat by it. Yeah, let's just do force negations. I think Deprive's bad enough on the draw that it's worth the cut. I mean, this hand's not great, but I think we still keep it. Just because we have Aether Vial and Silvergill Adept. And I think because we have Aether Vial and Silvergill and no other Merfolk, I think we're going to lead on Mutavault and into Aether Vial. Opponent Flood Strand and passes. That's a great start for us there from them. Alright. This could be the game plan here. And we are at 5 mana too, so Batterskull is not impossible just to hard cast. Yep. No play there from them. They could have Rattle Chains, which would be a little annoying. Yep. Draw for turn. A Merfolk Trickster, huh? Alright. Bill Silvergill. Alright, if they have a Trickster, they got us. Or not Trickster, Rattle Chains. But, I mean, we have 3 more lands in hand, and we have an Aether Vial active, so I'll trade the Rattle Chains for my Mutavault. Alright, well, we dodged the Rattle Chains there. Maybe do they not have a Rattle Chains? They do not, or at least if they do, they're not playing it. Ooh, opponent no land here. Okay. Sometimes they got a bunch of 3-drops in hand. Alright. Supreme Phantom. Alright, now here's the real question of the day. Do they risk us running into them into a Lord? I think we're just going to Mutavault, play Sword of Light and Shadow, and then put into play the Silvergill. Maybe that's good enough. Yeah, let's do that. Put the Sword of Light and Shadow into play and we'll pass. Depending on what they play, we might Merfolk Trickster them, but I don't think so. Also, the cute thing is, like, this allows us to get through Dragskull Captains. Yep, won me. Unsettled Mariner. I mean, doesn't really matter. We're just going to put the Silvergill Adept into play here. Yep, draw a card. Alright, force negation. I mean, again, not really. No, we don't want to bring it up above that. Snow-covered island. I think we'll actually play the island. Equip. And yeah, we're going to attack. Again, pro-white, so they can't block. They also can no longer path it. No legal targets to bring back, but we will absolutely gain the life. Yeah, I think we just pass with Merfolk Trickster up here. Plus being able to use Trickster to trigger, or we have mana to pay through the Unsettled Mariner's ability. Sure, Wanderer. They attack for 3. We will 1000% take the hit for 3. Yep. Yes. Put this into play. Tap you. I'll pay the 1. Untap. We will not go up with it. Unsettled Mariner, eh? I like it. Mutavault. Mutavault. Combat. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Yep. Sure. Alright. Passing the turn here. If they go to pass something like our Trickster here, we have Unsettled Mariner to protect it. Whenever you or a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or an ability. Well, yes, use Aether Vial. Yes, put this into play. Then we let the Deputy resolve, and the ability gets countered. And then they have 3 blockers. Yep. And if nope, you can't attack, buddy. You die if you attack. Let's just draw a Lord off the top here, right? Nope. Rough turn. Oh, that's gonna do it. Opponent played a hard game here. Very well fought. But just not quite there. No. Yep. Alright, we're 2-0 with Blue-White Merfolk. Unsettled Mariner is a pretty good card. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to be back in just a minute for round number 3. Alrighty, welcome back. We are on the play for round number 3. We're going to mulligan this hand. Our only threat's an Unsettled Mariner, and we got 5 lands. This hand's... It's better but worse, because we don't have any lands, but the contents of the hand is better. We got a mulligan again. Alright, well this is the best I think we're going to do. We got to put 2 cards back, so we're going to put this and I guess... Waterlogged Gorge? I mean, I don't like that too much, but... I think that's just the way the cookie crumbles here. Alright, discard spell. Thoughtseize going to take my Stoneforge. Inquisition's just as bad. The only 2 cards we care about losing anyway were the Stoneforge and the Silvergill. Although it's funny because they have a second discard spell, we'd have to draw a land to play that Stoneforge if they took a Silvergill. Alright, well. Yep. Those are both cards I already knew about, so it doesn't really matter that we're showing them again. Alright, we draw a Mutavault, which is fine, I guess. I mean, again, the Master of Waves is pretty nice. Although if they go Ren and 6 here, we're going to be in pretty bad shape. Okay. Interesting. Draw for turn. Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's go to combat here for 2. Be happy with the trade here, but I doubt they're going to be happy with the trade. And honestly, I think we're just going to pass the turn here. They know about the Master of Waves in hand, but they don't know about either of the other two cards. Problem against like a green-black mid-range deck like this is the fact that like their deck is just so good. Alright, let's just go ahead and put this Merfolk Trickster into play and tap this down. Bobble. Okay, so they are like green-black Traverse. Take a look at the top card of my deck. Thoughtseize sucks. I get to take our Sword of Feast and Famine here, or Sword of Fire and Ice. Yep, draw a card. They go back up to 4 cards. They'll be up to 5 cards during their turn. Oof. Second Master Waves is pretty bad here. I think we just have to swing out here and hope not to get blown out. Yeah, they're gonna Abrupt Decay. Okay. They still take 4 down to 8 here. And we pass the turn. They have Instant, Sorcery, and Artifact in the graveyard. Now they'll have land, so this will have Delirium and be a 4/4. They Thoughtseize us again, and they're going to see a pair of Master of Waves. We got no blocks or anything like that, so we're just going to pass the turn here. Yep, draw for turn. Lord of Atlantis. Yeah, I think we just play the Lord and pass the turn. We can't attack into the Grim Flayer. Because they're going to make it a 4/4 with that Verdant Catacombs. And they go to 5. Alright, so they are Jund. They just didn't have a red source still yet. I'm still assuming no attacks. No one attacked. Alright. We take it, no blocks. Triggers. This kind of scares me. I'm afraid of what they're going to follow up with here. They're just putting so the cards your library playing number the graveyard and the rest. Okay, yeah, alright. So they're not drawing any cards or anything, they're just basically choosing what they want, if they want any of their top 3 cards. Basically like a Surveil 3. So they put Thoughtseize and Catacombs in the graveyard and put 1 card on top. So they have to kill this Lord, first of all. Opponent's thinking here. Tassiger. Alright. Master of the Pearl Trident. So the awkward thing here is they have a removal spell. We'll get pretty blown out. And I feel like with 2 cards in hand, like they have to have a removal spell, right? But I still don't think we just win the game by sitting back doing nothing. Okay. Alright, so that's like exactly the kind of thing we were afraid of there. Wait, when did they put Ren and 6 in the graveyard? Okay, Liliana. She's fine. I mean, obviously, what we really need right now is draw Spreading Seas. Yep, trigger. Spreading Seas that ideally draws us into another land would be perfect. So put Bloodstained Mire into the graveyard. Right. Draw 4 turn. Lord of Atlantis. Right. I think we still have to play it out, right? Like, if we attack with both here, get a kill Lord and go to 2. No, we're still not. We still don't have a good attack here, which is really bad because the longer they sit on this Grim Flayer, the like worse things get for us. Although next turn they gotta deal with stuff again, otherwise they could be in big trouble. Also, thankfully we're safe from like another Kolaghan's command as far as damaging one of these two goes. That is awkward, but not the end of the world. That's pretty bad, because that means they can finish off our Master Pearl Trident here. Yeah. Yep. I think that's the one that's going to do it. I think hitting the Ren and 6 is going to be the last straw for us here. Interesting no attack there. I mean, you've been literally... Alright, well. Again, they still got to team up and kill... Oh, actually, we got to take down Ren and 6 here. Which I think is significantly better than taking them off of 1 land. Or, I mean, putting them down to 2. And now next turn, if this somehow survives, which they only have 1 draw step to deal with it, we get to attack and kill them. Looks like we got it. Yep. Yeah. Right. 4-8. We go to 4. All right. Well, if you would have told me this was going to be the result of the game and after the mulligan and a couple of turns in, I would have probably not believed you. Although, poor opponent, man. For some reason, they're stuck with that Tassiger. I'm very sorry. Right. Yep. Mute to vault. Yep. Alright. Alrighty, sideboard here. Jund. So if they are Traverse, that could be good. Deprive could be good. Unfortunately, this is obviously a situation where we wish we had the other sword. Now here's the real question. On the draw, do we want the Deprives? And do we actually want all of these? I'm not taking those out. I'm just moving them up here so I can see the whole screen better. So, against them, I do think it's a pretty good argument for us to take out, like, some of our Stoneforge package. I also think it's reasonable to trim down on Force of Negations. Maybe... Maybe because Silvergill Adept, because Silvergill's really bad in the face of both Liliana and of well, what's its face? Renin 6. And it's the only X1 we actually have in the deck right now. Oh, there's Master Waves too. Forgot about that guy. But he can't be targeted by Liliana, so he's safe from her, and they'd have to target him with. They can't target him, or sorry, can't target him with Renin 6, so they have to target him with Liliana. So I'm assuming they're playing 4 Renin 6 and probably 2 Liliana. This is a mulligan. I think this hand's much better. I'm going to put the second Wonderwine hub to the bottom, because we only really need the first blue or white source. Beyond that, it's pretty redundant. Ooh, Once Upon a Time, opponents. Playing some spice, huh? Puts Tarmogoyfi in hand. Alright. It's already a 2-3 Tarmogoyf without any work. That's pretty nice. So obviously a more creature-based in Once Upon a Time deck. Yep, fetching here. I'm assuming we're getting Thought Seized or Inquisitioned. No. Stomping Grounds. Traverse the Ulvenwald for a swamp. Yep, resolves. Draw for turn. Unsettled Mariner. Let's just put it in play tapped. I think it's very possible we're just going to go Mariner into Mariner to start this one off for right now. Yep. Oh boy. Jesus H. Christ, that's a big ass Tarmogoyf. I think we're going to take a hit from the Tarmogoyf this turn, and then hopefully... Oh god, if we get Liliana Edicted, though. Yeah, that's one way this goes bad. I guess maybe we should have played the Trickster. Yeah, we could get Edicted here with my Liliana and be in a pretty bad spot. Alright, well that's doubtful that's going to be the play now. Alright, Plague Engineer naming Merfolk. I mean, that's obviously pretty good. Alright. Let's pass the turn here. Yep, running 6. Perfect. This should shut this off, nullifying that's ability. Alright, we're going to take 4 here. Come on, opponent. Tick down, running 6. No, you're dying to do it. Cycle Baron more. Okay. Return Baron more. Gotcha. Yep. Alright. I guess we're going to Trickster, tap this down. Yeah, I mean, obviously that doesn't really help us a ton. Super late to the show, you stupid Aether Vial. Alright, let's do this. Let's go blue-white, Mariner, blue-blue, Master. Take it off the table. Yeah. Obviously, this is going to be a problem. And it really does look like we're going to have to chump block here. Bolt. That will sufficiently tap them out for the turn, I guess. And we'll take 7 here. Yeah. I will take 8. Alright, go to 3, because I don't think we win if we block here anyway. Yep, Baron Moore. Draw for turn. Lord of Atlantis. Play you. Crack you. Play you. Attack for 4. If I have a bolt, we're dead anyway next turn, so. Yeah. Bloodbraid Elf. It's also incredibly likely to kill us. Alright, Verdant Catacombs is meh. This block like this. I'm not entirely sure what's going to get us back into this. I don't think there is anything. I think we're just a little too far dead. Oh, that's going to buy us a turn, I guess. Draw for turn, draw off of the Silvergill. Another Mariner. Alright. Let's pass. We're tapping out Tarmogoyf, I guess. Yep. Yeah, they have 5 cards in hand. Jesus. Sure. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, pay for the Mariner second trigger. Trickster. Tap. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I totally forgot that it shuts its ability off, meaning we could block and kill the Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Alright, cool. Yeah. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I like it. I think 2 is the same as 1. I mean, 3 is the same as 1 here. Yes. Wanderwine Hub. Alright. Yeah. Actually, it probably wasn't even a good idea to attack. We could just put into play the Mariner and passed. Alright. So we'll see what they hit. Scavenging Ooze. All right. Yeah, we're done here. Let's just move on to the game 3 here. Yeah, definitely not still in it. After seeing that, I mean, Plague Engineer is not surprising. Although I think Plague Engineer does make me want to bring this back in and take out another Silvergill. Try it like that. We will play first. We're going to mulligan. I guess we're going to keep it putting back one of the vials. So they kept 6 as well. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got here. Yep, discard spell here would suck, but nothing we can do. Goodbye, Unsettled Mariner, I'm assuming. Yep. Always yield, and yes. Draw a card. Well, second Lord of Atlantis. This one will deal some damage to play it. But we'll pass turn now. I wouldn't mind destroying a spreading sea. Excuse me, drawing a spreading seas there. Bobble. Yep. Bobble targeting themselves, meaning they have a fetch land here, it looks like. Yep, they're going to use a scry land. Yep, Thoughtseize again, take the second Lord of Atlantis that we drew. Pass for turn. Right, untap. Yep, resolves the Mishra's Bauble draw. Yeah, oh, they're going to push. Yep, Fatal Push. Yep. To 2, draw for turn. Alright, well, Crack gets to draw a card. It's not terrible. Still likely dead, but not terrible. Yeah, they got 4 cards to our 2 cards. Yeah. Sure. Alright. And again, we're just going to know because we don't actually have any 3s. So this is a situation where we're going to have to try to hope we can, it attacks, we can trickster it and block it and kill it. Blood Raid. Oh, drawing a card with the Horizon Land. 'Tis a nice touch. Yep. Put the play Trickster. Target there. Move to blocks. Do we get to eat it? We do. Alright, Red and 6. They're going to pick back up the Nurturing Peatland, I'm assuming. Yep. Alright. Up. No. Draw for turn. Well, I mean, Spreading Seas does take them off of red for now. That's unfortunate. Alright, pass the turn here. Yep. Not looking good. We have officially just we're not getting there. That's just pretty much where it's at. Although I do feel like we're in a slightly better spot since they do not have red source at the very moment. They of course will get back another land. Oh no, they're just gonna finish off our trickster. Yeah, we're dead here. We can't beat this combo, right? There's like nothing in our deck. All right. Anyway, we're 2-1. That's all right. We'll be back in just a minute for the next round. Welcome back for round number 4. A little disappointing loss to John, but that's okay. This hand's a little weird, but because we have these two Horizon lands, I think we can keep it. All right, basic island is the play. Let's go there. So basic island's nice for our Lord of Atlantis. So it does mean we're going to get to attack through their blockers if they're deck that has blockers. Alright, so this is telling me they are almost certainly let's just reveal you, because I guess you're the one we're going to play right now anyway. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, we should have revealed one of the others. We should have revealed the same one to this that we were going to play. Nice. Alright, that's a good one too. Of course, we already have a sword, which means this can now go get Batterskull if we wanted it to. Prismatic Vista. I'm assuming we're getting black or white or something. Yeah, white. Quite tempted, truthfully, here to go Spreading Seas next turn on the white swords, depending on what they play. Nope, never mind. They're playing Urza. We're probably dead. All right. Yeah, we're dead, right? Like we're not getting through this because they're all colorless. Oh, I guess Island Walk. Well, maybe we're not dead. I think you're right. I need blue for that. Maybe the Unsettled Mariner was the better play. I mean, they can't reasonably block us because of the Island Walk. Although next turn if we draw, like this turn this gets damage in, and next turn if we draw another Lord plus play an Unsettled Mariner, we get a hit for 7. I mean, they don't have a very good clock, or they don't have very much time, rather. Their window to survive this is getting very small. Yeah. Now we just lose. Alright. Yeah, we can't beat EE on 2. There's nothing we can do about it. Alright, so ceremonious rejections are a yes, and deprives are a yes. So this looks like the paradoxical outcome version, not the not simply the Thopter Foundry version, which means these cards are not great. Against them, I think I want Stoneforge and the Stoneforge package out. And I don't think Unsettled Mariners are going to probably... Oh, we only got to cut one more card, right? So cut one Mariner. Try this. I mean, obviously, Ceremonious Rejection is not amazing here. But, you know, Deprive's really good. And Play first. It's fine. We're gonna draw a land. We'll draw a land. I mean, it's probably gonna be a Mutavault now that I've said that, but we're gonna draw a land. 100% gonna draw a land. Obviously, I'm keeping this because we have 2 deprives, we have a threat, and we have a force of negation. What a Flood Strand here. Bobble from our opponent. Now, if this didn't have... Oh, damn you. If this didn't have the Aether Vial in it, I would obviously not have kept it. Because this hand without Aether Vial is way too risky, given the fact that we cannot cast any of the cards in our deck off of 1 land, other than Aether Vial. Second Aether Vial there is about the worst draw we could ask for. I guess Master of Waves is also up there pretty well, as far as the worst cards to draw. Prismatic Vista from our opponent. Arkham's Astrolabe. Alright, resolves. That's something. Against this version, Rest in Peace, well, it does shut off, like, actual... Not Rest in Peace, sorry. Stony Silence does shut off Bobble. It does shut off Astrolabe being able to cycle mana. It doesn't shut off, like, the biggest part of the deck, which is Urza tapping those things for mana. Alright, let's just draw a land here and be happy about it. Alright, so this is a yes and yes. Draw for turn. Oh. I'd be lying if I said that didn't make me happy. Alright, Will doesn't play now. Draw a card now. Nice. So Trickster also very good. I am quite a fan of it. Darksteel Citadel. Cracking their Vista. Opal can resolve. A Mariner. Pick back up the island, counter it. They're down to 2 cards in hand, so it's possible we could just pinch them. It's also completely possible we're being too aggressive. Always no. And yes again. Alright, I like it. I don't like it, actually. If we didn't have a card to respond with, it would have been one thing. The fact that we still have the Deprive in hand means I definitely do not want to just throw it away. Chalice on 0. Activate Aether Vial. Yes, put into play Merfolk Trickster. Untap. Alright, so one of them is already always no. I'm going to put this one up to 4, I think. Alright, yes. This way we can attack for 6. Yeah, putting a good amount of pressure on them here is important. Yeah. Also, another thing about Teferi is they could have bounced our Aether Vials and set us in a really awkward position. I don't know specifically that would have happened in this match because I don't remember exactly what our Aether Vials are on at that point. I think they were on 1 and 0, but paradoxical outcome? No, thank you. All right, let's see what your card is. Probably an Urza, because that's my luck. Actually, this turn they can't do much with an Urza, so that wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, Urza this turn it wouldn't be that bad, to be honest. So I think we're going to Spreading Seas the Plains next turn. The only way I might consider not doing that is if we draw Force of Negation. Then I'll probably hold the Spreading Seas as a blue card to pitch to it. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's gonna really depend on what they play. All right, Saheeli. All right. So that one should be no, and the next one should be yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Draw for turn. Woof. Draw a card. All right. Time to close it. Yep. All right. That went obviously a lot better. They did not draw nearly as well. Actually, so the issue here with them is they're drawing cards. They're not searching. Or they're exiling and casting the top card. So searching being shut off by Ashiok isn't a real thing. I think Ceremony's Rejection may not be good enough. Maybe cut it like this. No, the swords and stuff. Maybe we just cut this Batter Skull and everything. Bring back in like that. You know what? No, let's leave in the swords. Let's take out the Batter Skull. Batter Skull's a little ambitious without the Stoneforge Mystics. We only play 20 lands, and like we could probably get away with playing less with Aether Vial. But obviously we need the white sources for Stoneforge. This is tough. If this was the regular Urza Thopter deck, I wouldn't be so concerned. Usually Rest in Peace and Stony Silence are enough against that deck to give us the time we need to win with. But, I mean, we'll see here, you know, obviously. Obviously, we shall see. All right. This is going to be a mulligan. Like I said last time, we were able to keep that one land hand because we had Aether Vial, so at least we get away with that. This one, not the same. All right, so this hand's good. Again, we have access to cards that we have deemed very important in the matchup. Unfortunately, I think we have to put this Lord of Atlantis to the bottom. Maybe it should have been Rejection, because I think Rejection's only really great on turn 1. Yeah, I think Ceremonious Rejection is probably going to wear its usage out by turn 2. Maybe not. I don't know. It's tough to say. I think we have to put the vial into play here. Our opponent's going to have a window they can get us here. But if they don't play something big this turn, the following turn we have access to Deprive and Ceremonious Rejection. Oh boy. Yeah, she's a problem. But I mean, we still wouldn't have been able to deprive her anyway. Obviously, we're a turn behind. Yep, and yes. Alright, so we have access to Deprive. We can also flash in a Merfolk Trickster if we need to. We also have Ceremonious Rejection if we see it fit. Like it's possible we might reject this Bauble if they try to recast it next turn, because, yeah. So, at this point, what I think we should have done is we should be playing some number of Dismember or Path to Exile on our sideboard. To be honest. Yep, Crack Vista. Like, here's the awkward thing. Sai, Saheeli, Urza. Those are all threats we absolutely have to deprive. Yep. 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 And I mean, that's it. Like, we have to deprive it. We cannot let it resolve. If it resolves, we have no chance of winning this game. Every turn they'll make at least one Thopter, and they're going to draw a card on the following turn off of Emery and this stupid Bauble. Now, maybe because I should have known they were playing Emery, since that's like the new hotness, I guess I should have brought in Rest in Peace just to be safe, which we very clearly did not. What did I reveal last time? Lord of Atlantis? Cool, we're revealing Lord of Atlantis again. Alright, we're going to pass. Oh, shit. Old templating, I love you so much. Oh, shit. Yep. Yep. Fantastic. Yep. Chalice for 0. Here comes Urza. Nope, just a thought cast. Alright, that's not nearly as bad. Yep. Cloud's Fairy. EE on 2. Yep. Don't quite know how we're beating that, to be honest, but always know I don't want to pump it up from this point on. I guess I mean, it's still gonna be an artifact. It's not like we're really gonna be pinching them on anything here. And it's not like they have anything that's CMC 2 on their side of the battlefield. This is a 3. Oh man. He's always been a great card against Merfolk and humans and decks like that because they're so compact at a certain converted mana cost. Yep, Resolve Urza. Yep. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. 5 mana. Oh, I guess maybe we should have rejected that, right? Sure. If they go ahead and paradoxical outcome here, we're just going to concede. Alright, well, Thoughtcast isn't quite as good. So we're going to stick with it here for a minute. Well, here comes paradoxical. Yep, 1000% paradoxical outcome. Yep. Yep, 1000% paradoxical. Yep. Alright. Can't stop it. Nothing we can do. Alright, anyway, we'll be back just a minute for the 5th and final round. Alright, and we're back here for round number 5 with Blue-White Stoneblade Merfolk. Alright, we're going to mulligan. One lander here. Alright, mulliganing again. Little unfortunate. Not quite the way we want to start our 5th round here, but, I mean, this hand's definitely bad. There's, even if we had a second land, like replacing, say, one of these masters, still be a bad hand with 2 equipment in it. Also, my luck would be it'd just be another Mutavault anyway. Alright, well, this is a little awkward, but at least we have turn 1 Vial. Put Seize, and I think I'm going to put Force to the bottom. Just because we don't really know what we're playing against, and it could be anything. Even a boat. Mutavault, Aether Vial, pass. Uh-oh. Red source. Alright. Yes. Something good. That is by definition not something good. Do you want to get aggressive and attack here? Better burn. I do not, because then we die to lightning bolt. Well, we don't die to lightning bolt, but our Mutavault does. They're not burn. They're goblins. That's pretty sketchy. That does still mean they're pretty likely to have a mountain on top, or I mean a bolt in hand. All right, let's untap. Okay, and yes, up to 2. Drop 4 turn. White source. Oof, Force of Negation. That is not a great card to be seeing at the moment. Alright, well, this may not even be that good next turn. Attacks. Resolves the ability. Mariner. Yep. Opponent looks like they're thinking. Activate Mutavault. Yep. Go to blocks. This part where I'm assuming they have the burn spell. No burn spell. Well. Okay. Color me surprised as hell. I see. So they had to wait till they drew another land to be able to do it. Makes sense. Alright. Alright, draw for turn. And the answer is no, we will not activate the ability. Draw a card for turn. Land, white source. Woof. Do I want to just put into play the Lord? I feel like I just want to put into play a Lord here and attack for 3. No, let's just attack. Yeah. So that's the why that it was important to put this into play first. If we would have gone Mutavault and then tried to respond with this, they would have already targeted it and then would die. So this meant we got to take the Goblin Pile Driver. Oh Jesus, Goblin War Chief. So that's a card we wanted to see here. Yep, War Chief resolves because we can't counter it. Resolves. No attacks. Put into play Stoneforge. Okay, yes. I'm just getting Batterskull. It's... yeah. Okay, and no. Draw for turn. Light source. Not even a card we can put into play. Alright, let's attack. Nah, we're just gonna pass. Dang it, that was bad. Oh, that was really bad. Alright, well, we might just be getting comboed out here, to be honest, this turn. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. Yep. Can't do anything about that either. Yep. Well, we're not actually getting comboed out, but we might as well be. Yeah, alright. We're just going to go to the next game. We can't. There's no way we're beating that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't see how we're beating it anyway. I guess we're cutting 3 force negations for 3 deprive in the hopes that somehow, in the narrowest of margins, maybe that's enough. It's a shame because this deck had a really good run. The first 4 matches were all really, really good and interesting matches. Alright, I'm going to keep it. We're going to leave Hollow Fountain tapped here. And just watch next turn. Most likely going to probably hit something stupid. Skirt Prospector. Yep, alright, go to our turn here, and we draw for turn. It is a Spreading Seas, okay. Oh, yep, there, that's the thing I meant to do. Play Unsettled Mariner, and we'll pass the turn. Next turn, I'll be more comfortable playing our Stoneforge. Because we'll have at least some form of protection up for it. Unsettled Mariner number 2, huh? Maybe we just go No, let's just go Stoneforge. Let's just do it. If they kill Stoneforge, then they kill Stoneforge and Strand Batterskull in our hand. They don't. They don't. They can't. They can't play what's his name. So I'm gonna attack. Yep. We can't force negation or anything like that during our turn anyway, so auto passing doesn't really make a difference. Yep. This is the part where they're going to try to kill our Stoneforge Mystic. And succeed most likely. Alright, Goblin War Chief. It's pretty good. No attacks, huh? Draw for turn. Land. Is a land. Right, we're going to pass here. Stoneforge will get to put into play a 4/4, which is nice. And hopefully next turn we'll be able to go unsettled into something else. Alright, Ringleader is going to be really hard to beat, but... Jesus Christ. Putting 3 cards in hand. Yep. The real bad part is they can sack off whatever they'd be forced to block with here. Alright, draw a card. Well, that's a great one. Yeah, I guess let's make him sack something here. Yep, and sack it to the Skirt Prospector. Get a token out of it even. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is it's going great for us here. I think we were pretty screwed before they hit the Ringleader, but I think now with the Ringleader, there's just like absolutely no chances they hit a mob boss. Yeah, I don't see how we beat mob boss here, to be honest. Oh, yeah, they can just play Mons right now? Holy shit, yeah, we're dead. Yeah, because they'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are they casting that? Oh, because they can't target us with Mons because our Unsettled Mariner. Ah, that's right. So this will... Oh, no, they can sack something to make it not fizzle. Duh. Yeah. Yep, 14 goblins. Sack one of the redundant goblins. Alright. I'm not going to play it out. They got us beat. There's like 0% chance we're coming back from this. Anyway, overall, the league was super sweet. A lot of fun. The deck was really interesting. Does Stoneforge Mystic really add to what Merfolk does? No, I don't think so. Was it a fun and cool idea? I thought so. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Would I recommend actually trying this as a like serious improve the deck thing? No, I don't think it actually improves anything the deck's doing. In fact, I think it takes away from what the deck's doing. Now, admittedly, we could have built this deck a little bit differently, where we weren't playing Mariners because I want to try out Mariner 2. Maybe less Masters since we have other higher end. Maybe less Force Negations. But I mean, that's it. Like, there's certain decks in the format that I want to have game against, and that's why I picked the sideboard. Now, admittedly, after playing this, I want dismembers somewhere. I think I want at least 3 dismembers somewhere in the 75. Maybe Path to Exiles instead. I don't know, something. Dismember's a little bit easier to cast, so. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of Blue-White Merfolk or Blue-White Merfolk Blade. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Plenty of argument against why you shouldn't. I don't think there's a ton of argument why you should. I think it was just kind of a fun idea. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. This has been Modern Monday, episode number 2. Yeah, starting off the week on a really fun note, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with Twiddle Storm. Alrighty.